Okay, ladies and gents, are we live? I hope you're here with another video. Man, how do I mess up my intro after so many days, so many months of being a YouTube content creator? Anyway, welcome to another video by the Macho Man Robot Savage, and today I'm going to explain a little something. So, a lot of people were not too happy the other day when I posted that the whirling combo of the chain blades does far more damage than the normal spinning combo. And a lot of the arguments were that, listen, you can't whirl in actual combat, it's not valid, blah, 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 blah. There's so many arguments coming in, and basically, look, I understand them, but what I'm trying to show, and what I tried to show in the first place, is that the argument that the highest DPS comes from swinging around is wrong. And that is true. Is it the most efficient in combat? Technically, yes. If you look at the solo heroic builds that I posted with no consumables, no deaths, I use that exact same combo in a lot of my builds. But does that mean that whirling is not valid? The thing is, it is. And I'm about to show you that. One of the biggest arguments I received was that whirling cannot be used in actual combat. It's great on a training dummy, but you can't use it in actual combat. Okay. Let's go into the heroic shock escalation, and we will experiment with whether or not it's really possible. Now, this build that I have for this particular thing is already posted. All right, it's in the description of the video, so if you want to watch that, you can. All right, just follow the link there. We'll be following the same rules that I use for all my solo heroic content, which is no consumables will be used throughout this process. And I'm going to show you and demonstrate how you can use a whirling style chain blade to fight your way through some of the toughest content in the game. What I should also say and highlight is that just because this is a whirling build, and a lot of people, I don't know how come they were so stupid that they couldn't figure this out, but a lot of people seem to think that I was saying that because the whirling is the highest DPS, you must only use the whirl. No, I was just showing that the DPS is higher, so you should whirl when you can. I thought that was obvious, but apparently not. So just to clarify this, I will be showing you how to use the whirl in actual combat, but I'm not going to be just doing nothing but whirling the whole way because that's stupid. Okay, I'm pretty sure none of you slayers are that stupid. I'm pretty sure the comments were coming for some people that have never touched grass before in their life, and that's okay. You know, maybe someday they will go outside and see that there's a world outside their rooms, but, you know, I'm sure that most of you are intelligent enough to understand that you don't just whirl. Okay, whatever you're fighting, you don't do that, all right? Combos exist because different combos exist because they serve different purposes. That should be the norm, okay? All right, so now that we've established that, what you'll see me do is basically, with this kind of thing, you want to just proc your status effects ASAP. That means using what you have at your disposal to do damage fast. So, once that happens, once the behemoth is chilled out, all right, and remember, the whirling blades are great, not only at focusing apart, but also at proccing the status effects, so you want to do that, right? And you'll notice that after the whirl, I do use the spin combo, because why? That's how you get rid of the whirl stacks if you're using hurricane blades, for example. All right, now the chill will really help you out because, you know, it's just so much easier to devastate the enemy behemoth when it's just slowed down tremendously. Okay, and with this build, you have plenty of stamina to go run around as well. That's very lovely. Now, the only downside to this is that you don't use your special as often as you would with the normal builds, because obviously you're not running momentum blades or anything like that here. You're just running the standard running most of the standard chain blade combos, and that's okay. You see, what I try to show people is that you can free your mind, okay? You don't have to be pigeonholed into one thing only. There are many valid ways of doing things, all right? And just because it may not be the most efficient, all right, doesn't mean it's completely invalid. Yes, efficiency is great, but you can optimize in different ways, and people forget that, all right? That's why knowledge and understanding is so important, not just in games, but as a person. When you don't have that, what you end up with is very few friends or a bigoted group of individuals that only believe one thing instead of the other. Okay? See all sides. See all sides in the world. Grow yourself and grow your knowledge. That's what I would do. That's what I strive to do at least every single day. Because to me, that's important. Now, not proccing the can be painful. Not proccing the chill can be a bit painful because I wouldn't say you're relying on the chill, but it really helps out with this particular build because the combos that you pull off, or will find easier to pull off when a behemoth is chilled, is, well, obviously much stronger than when it isn't. Okay, so try to aim for that Chili Manjaro when you can. And when you do need to get rid of stamina. Alright, let's say you've got too much. Because this build focuses on using the Skull Forge to, as you can see, freeze my stamina at a particular level what I'm happy with. Alright, if I'm not too happy with the stamina level, then I will just dash around and then set that stamina level. Because when you attack, the Skull Forge builds up your stamina shield super fast. And that's something that's important. Okay? Great, we've just cleared the first one. Now, some of you may ask me, like, what about the other builds that you use for solo heroic escalations? What I posted in the past, obviously, is one of the best. But does that mean that that is the only way? No. And that's, again, what I'm trying to show you. Because one of the biggest arguments I received was that this stuff is just not possible in actual combat. I'm here to tell you it is. It is absolutely possible in actual combat. And that's what people forget. They forget that there's more than one way to get things done. You know, you must never be fixated. Now, they said that, oh, but the whirling builds up terrible energy. Well, duh, but that's why you whirl, you strike. You know, you have combos. You have combos for purposes, okay? And just because they're different doesn't mean that they're not valid. They're just different. They each serve their own purpose. And that's something that people need to remember. If I want to build up special, obviously I'll be doing something very different. Like, see, here I'm whirling because I know that, number one, it's relatively safe for me to do so, and number two, doing so will be helpful to me. It doesn't mean that whirling is the only combo I'll use. Again, you gotta understand different strokes for different folks, different purposes for each combo. Okay, choosing to run only whirl is not helpful or beneficial to anyone, and certainly not to you. And choosing to only use the spinning combo, also not beneficial, because if you've got extra stamina, whirl. Why not whirl? Okay, you want to chill out a behemoth, and the faster you do that, the better. Okay, the cool shot's almost dead, and we want that. Stormcloud, please. I'm not fighting you right now, okay? Stop being a honky tonky. I hate it when I pause words. Then my brain moves faster than the rest of my body. And then I come out sounding like a fucking idiot. When actually, I'm only half a fucking idiot. And yes, in case you're wondering if I say honky tonky in real life, yes, I do. I replace a lot of curse words, you know. Probably not the best time to be talking about my real life, but, you know, fighting is a boring process. Dauntless is a boring process right now. I wish I was playing Destiny too, but I say honky tonky, snickerdoodle. Snickerdoodle meaning when something attacks you and like you're about to get really badly owned, that's snickerdoodle. I say this on stream all the time. Those of you from stream will know anyway. Okay, great. Honky tonky is more like when you know that something is being an asshole to you, honky tonky. So don't be a honky tonky. The other one I also say is bum weasel. Bum weasel is very common. Bum weasel is like pain in the ass. That's one of my favorites too. Stormclaw, can you please stop being a butt? He's such a bum weasel right now. Look at him. Look at him. This is a bum weasel. This is a level 200 bum weasel. Yes! Delete yourself. But one thing I hate though is that sometimes it just doesn't apply the chill status effect, which is super annoying. Like, you'd hope that this thing would work and chill out the damn behemoth, but no! It just sits there being a honky tonky. Please note, although I'm whirling, I'm also using it in combination with other things because, again, that is the whole purpose of this thing that I was trying to teach you guys. Like, you don't use one thing in isolation. You use everything as a part of the whole to make it stronger. Okay, so second level clear. As you can see, we haven't used any consumables at all. Okay. Still very happily sitting at the 8777. Okay. Alright, no consumables have been used. Nothing has been utilized. You haven't even seen me take a potion. Because that's how it is. You should not be taking any consumables at all. Okay, and we'll just go with Pact of Hunger. Because I don't use consumables anyway, so it doesn't affect me. Oh, we have a Scravy baby. Okay. Come on, Scrunhilda. Let's go. Scrunhilda the Scrave. The other cool thing about this particular build is that you can dodge like lightning, so you get to feel a little bit like you're playing Dragon Ball Z or something, which is nice. Come on, Scrunhilda. Stop being a butt. Now, even with 0 stamina, thanks to Skullforge, you can do some pretty specky shit. Which I guess is why I like it so much. You know, it's just useful in so many ways. And because this build doesn't use Predator, take as many hits as you want. Like, I mean, within reason, just don't die doing it. Or something stupid like that. Yeah? Bang. Eat this, Scrunhilda. Yeah. Now keep one thing in mind, you are using your normal in between, and there's a good reason for that. It's to build up your energy again, because again, one of the primary things is like, oh, the whirling builds up terrible energy. Well, duh, it's not meant for energy building. You use your normal combo for that, because you're supposed to work them in combination. I mean, I thought that was obvious, but okay, in case it wasn't, there you go. Keep in mind that I'm using ice against an ice creature in this. And it's still perfectly valid. Come on. It'll work just fine. So, give Scroonhilda the middle finger. Okay. After this, I will have the lifesteal of a Dark Lord. Maha. Okay. Scroonhilda is dead. So, again, we'll be going to Escalation level 90. I think you guys can understand that I'll be doing that. It won't be a problem. Okay, we'll just clear Escalation level 90. And, you know, we'll just win. Alright. Elon. Because why not? A little extra damage helps. It gives some pew-pew damage. Alright, so usually for this one, I like to take care of the Nene first. Because Pangar is not a threat in 90% of situations. That, and you can do this. Yeah. Okay, that failed miserably, but that's okay. We don't talk about failures. We only talk about successes. We pretend failures don't exist. Okay. Just knock him down casually in between, you know? Just remind him that, no, down boy. Because you see, much like the Dog Whisperer, you have to train these Pangars and Behemoths to understand that you are the master of the household and that they are only fit to eat scraps off your dinner table. You will feast first, for this is the law of the jungle. And some other stuff like that. I'm totally making sense here. I feel like the Pangar just like totally rolled over the Nene. You know, it's just like, Nene, watch me whip, watch me Nene, now watch me you, watch me Nene. Uh-oh. That Nene just turned into a legendary Super Saiyan who went Broly. I love how they made it green nowadays. It's kind of like, okay, so Broly, didn't know you needed a job from Phoenix Labs. How's it hanging? Stop fighting Goku? I guess even legendary Super Saiyans are hard pressed to find work in this economy. Now please note, you can whirl cancel if you really need to, and that's also a thing, so please don't like just whirl stupidly. Please whirl with intelligence and valor, which I'm sure will not be hard for the majority of you. Minority might find it very difficult because, you know, they are incapable of thinking outside of the box, but for most of you, I think you understand exactly what I'm doing and how to play. Alright. Da, 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 da. Hold on, Pangy boy. Your time is coming. Okay, Nene down. Now for the Pangy. You might be thinking, oh no, heroic Pangar, you're using an ice element, oh no. Yeah, literally just fought a Scrave. Very little in the world matters, to be fair. And a lot of the escalation amps more than cover for everything, so you don't have to worry too much. Yeah, the only thing that has me sad, I don't have my I don't have Lady Luck's Barrage this round. Could so use that. Swear that shit's my jam. Said I'm not using anything in isolation here. I'm using things in a combination, which is what you want to do. Never ever use anything in isolation, because when, you know, system works because there's components to it, right? And each of those components may have a place. Now some components may not see a lot of use, but if they're part of the system, it doesn't mean, you know, it means that they're valid in some way, and you can take advantage of that. Alright? But never fear. Oh, this thing's almost dead already. Look. It's adorable. Adorkable, adorkable. Okay, another one's dead. Now we just have Malk to kill. Now you notice that my escalation is maximized. Obviously. Still no consumables have been used. I know my camera is there in the way, but yes. Okay, no consumables have been used, nothing. You haven't seen me take it even once, so don't worry, I didn't go off stage and suddenly start snorting. No, it's okay, it's all good. Yeah, let's use double Eidolon. I'll give them the pew pew. I'll hit him with the pew pew. But mostly because I find them funny. Now, what about Malkarion? Is it possible to whirl against Malkarion? Well, let's see. Apparently not yet. This feisty boy. Feisty boy, already Aether charged. I hope he realizes that this is not going to help him in any way, shape, or form. Still just going to get dragonized. Come on, Malky. Why are you such a feisty boy? Hmm? Who hurt you today? This fight is so relaxed. Oh, look at me. I got yeeted. Come here, Malky. Oh, that was a jaw move. I thought he was gonna do this like, yeah. Oh, give me a lightning dash. Okay, that was not your lightning dash. Come on, homie. You're so scared of Malky. Not gonna hurt you. Well, much. Gonna hurt you, but just not much, you know? They'll only hurt for a moment. Promise. Come on, Malkarion. Come on. Listen, you're not gonna flim-flam me. This super combo is not gonna happen. The only thing I hate is that it, like, sometimes when you do the chain grab, it doesn't exactly put you anywhere near where the actual behemoth is, which is annoying. He's doing an angry roar at me. Oh fuck. Well, it looks like I'm dead. This is the only time where I will potentially die because the insta kill on that one. Oh well. Oh well. Malky, you're so annoying. How could you ruin my almost perfect run? It's a good thing I don't actually give a shit. Now come here, Malky boy. Oh, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So Thunderburst. I love how he uses bubble attacks. Malk is literally a Pokemon, I swear. Stop bubbling me, boyo. Stay on the ground like a proper warrior. You know, fight me for real, chicken man. Yay, he's almost dead, as he should be. For all the trouble I'm going through to snack him. Look at you. Look at you, Malky boy. Come here, grumpy boy. That's a nice little lucky break. Malk was really trying to arch his back there. Now calm down, Toothless, we got you. This will all be over soon, Malky. There we go. Alright. Nice and easy. there you have it. You can use a world build even on heroic content. It's not difficult. And, well, unless you screw up like me, you usually won't die. I mean, you can't really help the one-shot hits, but... Well, technically you can, but you need double parasitic, and... I chose not to include that in this build, but other than that, there you go. There you go. Alright, so ladies and gents, I hope that this was a helpful experience for you guys. I hope that this helped you to understand that there is no just one way of doing things. There are multiple ways that you can accomplish something, and it's up to you how you want to do that. I'm sure you all very intelligent people. You know that things can be done in different ways. And look, playstyle is still valid. Doesn't mean that the playstyle is invalid. You know, you can use it against pretty much 90% of behemoths. Even at high level play, you can whirl. All right, I'm not saying only whirl. I'm not saying only use. The thing is, never go to extremes. Never go only one way this way or one way the other way. That's not how life works. Okay, try and open your mind and realize that there are multiple things that you can do, and you shouldn't be afraid to do them because they're valid. All right, so try things out. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I hope I'll get to see you all on the next one. If you want to keep supporting my content, you want to keep this channel running, drop a tip via the link in the description of the video. You can also send super thanks on YouTube and purchase Asian Robot merchandise. Thank you very much, and let's move over to the top supporters page. Thank you to September's top supporters: Bravo7910, Crampy D, Lewis Grave, FNX Kill 43, Savvy Uzumaki, Alien Frost 80, Kazmanta, my lovely girl, Yuki no Kami, J Money 13, Ravik, Starbuzz, and Michael Roberts. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much. And I'll catch you all on the next one.